Good afternoon from St Mary's as the St Mary's Southampton brass band finishes off. It's when the Saints go marching in. Here's Mislav Orsic, left-hand corner of the penalty area, slips it inside. His fans wanted a shot from Lavia, but he's pushed it out to Sam Edozie. Edozie, the teenager with fleet of foot, wins a corner on this near side as Chris Hamilton tackles him, and Southampton have their first corner. Away to our right at the northern end. 3 minutes gone, 0-0. Saints work the corner short, then they play it back inside. Shot will come early, and it's a couple of yards wide from Orsic. But remember, his last goal, Mislav Orsic, was in the third place playoff at the World Cup when he scored for Croatia against Morocco. 4th minute. Just trying to think, I'm looking at Blackpool, and sometimes they keep seeming much more like a 5 to me. Husband playing as a third centre-back, really. Now the ball comes down the right-hand side for Saints, and clumsy from Hamilton right on the edge of the box against Edozie. Edozie got the wrong side of him for the defender's liking, and he dragged him down before the youngster had a chance to get into the penalty area. So without Ward-Prowse in the squad, Southampton have a good free kick position, but someone else will have to take it. Yellow card as well for Hamilton. Orsic's dummies. I think it'll be Perro. Blasted! And he blasted past the keeper. And Roman Perro has his 3rd goal of the season. And that's the simplest way to take a free kick. Smash it past the edge of the wall, into the corner, past the goalkeeper who was rooted to his spot. Low, drilled, 1-0 Saints. And it's a second FA Cup goal as well for Roman Perro. Southampton 1, Blackpool 0.
Good ping though, Adam, a very tough ping, and he gets it in because the keeper is not sure who's going to take it.
Edozie, back to Rebo, space there for him to work in. Plays it infield to Lavia, 30 yards out, caught in possession by good play from Poveda, and now the break is on. And now, with Yates to his right, Poveda might have a chance here. Lianco's going back into his penalty area. Poveda squares it to Yates, faced by a player, tipped over by Caballero, corner to Blackpool. Great counter-attack. And Caballero up to the shot from Yates.
Yates places it, but I think Caballero has full control of that. It's a good one-hand save on the left corner.
Blackpool coming again, left foot shot low. Caballero saves it, but Blackpool coming back into it. A very good run and play from Andy Lyons in the end. Coming from the right wing-back position, drifting in field, no one went with him. Perro slams it against the defender, still with Southampton. Edozie drifts off that left-hand side, accelerates to the edge of the box, into the penalty area, couple of step-overs, lays it back for Elyounoussi. His shot was goal-bound, it was blocked by a Blackpool body. And Southampton still 1-0, but that's clever play from Orsic to chip it out for the left wing for another cross. Perro sends it to the back post, headed away easily enough by James Husband, under no pressure, and then it comes off Lianco and it's out for a Blackpool throw deep inside their own half. But poor old Elyounoussi hasn't scored a goal in any competition since March, and he absolutely put his foot through that. It was definitely goal bound, and it hits a defender on the way and goes away.
I think it was good, he blocked it, and well played by Edozie.
Now Elyounoussi played a 1-2 with Maitland-Niles, who wanted it to be a 1-2-1, and it didn't work. Now Bella Kotchap's fallen over, gets back up, and Yates will keep it in, will he? He will, on the far side, and he plays it to Poveda. There's no one near him. Poveda on the edge of the box, tries to chip Caballero. He'll get a second chance, and he goes wide of the post, and Ian Poveda has had 2 golden chances to gift Blackpool the way back into this game. The first one, 1-on-1 with Caballero. He could have just slotted it either side. He tried the clever finish, tried to chip it over the goalkeeper, didn't put enough on it, and when it came back to him from Caballero's save, with the white shirts rushing back, he's then blasted it wide from just inside the penalty area. 2 great chances, 2 bad misses, 1-0 Saints. Perro, whose goal separates the sides, his free kick. Is it back to Romeo Lavia? How long will he get, having only been played for an hour last week by Nathan Jones? They try and kekeep him fit.
I feel a little sorry for Joe Rebo. He's trying, but
yeah,
it's not happening for him. And
well, he's not getting the ball in dangerous areas, is he? He's getting the ball maybe in the middle third of the pitch more, and I'd like him to get it into his feet around the box. Now he's in that sort of area now, and so's Mara. Mara gets the ball back, and the shot comes in, and Perro's got 2. And it's a lovely 1-2 as well. And Perro finishes it low with his left foot, and Southampton's left back has been their best attacking force. 1 free kick in the first half, a lovely 1-2 in the second half, drilled low past Maxwell, who had no chance, and Roman Perraud is taking Southampton through to the 5th round of the FA Cup as things stand. Now that ball forward given away by Elyounoussi, it was a good ball, a good attempt, but didn't make it. It was well defended, but they've given it away, Blackpool. Now Aribo's driving towards the box, finds Edozie to his left, back to Aribo, low shot deflected wide, corner Southampton, and Aribo would love to get on the score sheet, and he's still waiting. But still, you've only got the same amount of shots on target for each team still, and that's the difference to the game. Literally, is Perraud's finishing, one from a free kick and one there. Both teams have had 7 or 8 shots, but there's not much in it on paper, but Southampton comfortable now at 2-0. Well, people asked me beforehand in the ground what I thought today, and I thought a routine home win for Southampton would do them the world of good, especially if they keep a clean sheet. Well, they're on course for that, but there's plenty of time left, and Josh Bowler's trying to change that, and he's driven nicely past a couple of players. Preveda leads it for Yates, back into Preveda, low shot, 2-1, and Charlie Patino arrived at the right time, the Arsenal teenager, and the loanee places it past Caballero, and Josh Bowler set that up with a mazy run, and with just over a quarter of the game to go, Southampton have lost a clean sheet yet again. Blackpool have pegged them back, and we've got ourselves a cup tie. 67 minutes gone, Southampton 2, Blackpool 1. Tribal caught in possession, I thought he was tripped. Referee says play on, and Saints can break, and Walcott's got it, and bursting up on his outside is Elyounoussi, but he's going to shoot, it'll deflect and land on the netting above the crossbar. For a moment it looked like it was going to go in, and it's a corner in the end as Pompey pull one back at Peterborough. 2-1, Hackett Fairchild with the goal for Portsmouth. 2-1 here as well. Are in League One, but apparently a late offside. That's going to be contentious later in the last hour of our show. We'll get all the reaction from this game and from London Road as a shot on the turn from Perraud from fully 27-28 yards out. Just hit a half volley in hope, looking for his hat-trick, and it's gone into the chapel end and really test the Blackpool defence. The Tangerines in their first game under Mick McCarthy, making the afternoon very awkward for Southampton, despite them going 2-1 up through Roman Perraud's goals, and that's good skill. This time a free kick, and it's going to be another chance with Andy Lyons again fouled. Oh, and Diallo then pushed by Carey. What's that about? The 2 youngsters, and Carey was sent off earlier this season at Burnley in a 3-3 draw, and the 22-year-old's seen red there. No need for him to join in and then push Diallo himself. That was crazy. Here comes Dougal's free kick, hung towards the back stick, header up from a Southampton head and out for a corner to Blackpool. The referee's given another yellow card for Saints here, I think, and Chris Maxwell is coming up for the corner. Deep in stoppage time in the FA Cup. It's this sort of drama the Cup loves. Can Southampton avoid it? Can Blackpool make it? Curled into the back stick, headed down, did it come off a Southampton player? It did. Another corner for Blackpool, who are throwing everything at Southampton in the closing stages.
A very important decision by Shadams to go on the back. It's a long ball on the back post, and Shadams goes into body and blocks the header. He had a free header there. If he hasn't done it, I don't think it was meant to mark him, but
Connolly was there. Lyons will take this. Outswinger right-footed, doesn't get it past the first man though, but it could be another corner. It is another corner, 3rd in a row. Towards the final minute of the 6 minutes of stoppage time at St Mary's in the FA Cup 4th round. Here it comes again from Lyons, hangs this time towards the back post, header up, and it's caught by Willie Caballero, who's then banged into by Chris Maxwell, who's been the pantomime villain since the 10th minute when he bought a yellow card against Sekumara. The Blackpool captain slowing up Caballero so he couldn't clear it, but I don't think Willie Caballero at 41 is worrying about them scoring a 3rd. He's worrying about just getting through the tie and winning it 2-1. And Nathan Jones, the Southampton manager, he's jumping up and down like a cat on a hot tin roof down there as the clearance comes up. Whistle should go any moment. Southampton could be scraping through another cup round. Heads go up near halfway. Diallo doesn't get there. Morgan Rogers gets the ball, and the referee says that is it. Relief as much as celebration around St Mary's, with Southampton hanging on really to a 2-1 win.